Hello. Welcome back to This Week at St. Jude from WBLZ The Blaze at St. Jude Catholic Church. I'm Darrell Wilson, your host. We hope you're having a great Advent full of anticipation and hope. Father O'Brien was our celebrant this weekend at the 9:30 live stream Mass.
And asking ourselves, what are those parts of me that do not trust God? Do I have a plan that I've built up for my life where I won't let him intervene in it? I don't want what he has to offer because it gets in the way of my plan. What are those things that keep us from spending time in prayer? What are those habits that we've built up in our lives that cause us to fall into sin? And as we ask these questions, we invite God into that conversation because he wants to show us the way to freedom. And he'll begin to say what the remedy might be. Sometimes he might say, if your right hand caused you to sin, cut it off. Cut that thing out of your life entirely. Other times he might say, here's the moments that you fall. Set some boundaries around those so that you don't put yourself in the occasion of sin. Other times he's going to invite us deeper into prayer to say, hey, the church is unlocked. Why don't you swing by the church and spend some time in quiet with me on your way home from work, if you get to go to work? Or maybe if you need to get out of the house because the kids are screaming, come spend a few moments in quiet. He's going to show us the remedy. And the beautiful thing about Advent is that we're not preparing for a distant coming. We're remembering that God has already come and that power, the Holy Spirit, is already in us now. So he is transforming us. But if we keep going out week after week into the same old, we'll keep falling into the same old. So we have to invite God in to transform our lives, to ask him to use the power. Because if we try to do it on our own, we continue to fall in the exact same ways we always have. But if we hand it all over to God, he will use that power to bring us into the freedom that we long for and into the peace and joy of his coming.
You may have noticed a few new faces around this week. Our seminarians are back on winter break. Here's one face you'll recognize from this summer.
Hi, St. Jude. I'm Seminarian Jack Swick. I'm happy to be back with you. Looking forward to spending the Advent and Christmas season with you. Please pray for me and know my prayers for you.
Wednesday night parking lot Mass will be moved to Monday this week to accommodate for the Feast of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Here's Father O'Brien with an announcement about Christmas.
We're here at St. Jude Winter Wonderland on the north side of our campus, and I want to share with you our new Christmas schedule. So this year, because of spacing, we have decided to do 8 total Christmas Masses between the Vigil and Christmas Day. This year, the diocese gave us permission to start early, so we're going to have a 3 p.m. Vigil this year. We're going to split the difference and do a 3 p.m. and a 5:30 p.m. Mass on Christmas Eve. We're going to have an 8 p.m. Mass at St. Albert's. We're going to have a 9:30 Mass back in the church and a midnight Mass at midnight. So those will be our Vigil Masses this year. And then on Christmas Day, we are going to have a 7:30 a.m. Mass. And that one will be no incense and no music. We will have a 9:30 parking lot communion service like we normally do on Sundays. And then we will have finally a noon Mass on Christmas Day. So again, we have 8 options to choose from, and we're gonna try to space everyone out, get everyone set up. And so please arrive early and try to maybe go to a different Mass than you normally would, to make it different this year, to try to spread out the Masses so we can safely and faithfully participate in Christmas this year.
To accommodate for people traveling and larger crowds this season, we are in need of even more volunteers at each of the Masses. If you are in town and not at risk and would be interested in helping with seating before and dismissal after Masses or cleaning after Masses, please call the parish office. For more information About this or anything else, see our bulletin or stjudechurchpeoria.org. If you haven't returned your AD envelope, please do so very soon. That's it for this week at St. Jude. Until next week, stay holy, St. Jude.